Cameron Diaz was child-free for 47 years. Now she's a mum. She assured us she would never have kids.
The actress says kids simply aren't for her.
If I was meant to have a child in my life in that way, I would have one. And I've been around children. I'm not childless in my life. I just don't own one myself. I get to sleep.
She was trying to convince everyone motherhood wasn't for her, when truly she was struggling to have a baby.
You have to find the right person to do that with.
I mean, there's too many people looking at me to know how I could please them all. It's impossible.
And suddenly, at 47, she became the mum of a daughter.
But it's so gratifying to actually get to see that growth and to be a part of it and to, help just let her be her. It's nothing that ever happened to both Benj and I.
Is the star really that happy now?
I drink every night.
I think it should be celebrated.
Maybe there'll be another one, who knows?
Why is her motherhood still under lock and key? What is Cameron trying to hide from all of us?
I'm not the only 36-year-old woman who doesn't have children. Literally, I have 2 girlfriends who have kids and the rest of them don't.
She always made excuses when talking about kids.
The actress says kids simply aren't for her, with the all-day, everyday 18-year commitment just a little bit too much.
If I was meant to have a child in my life in that way, I would have one. I'm not opposed to it happening in the future. I don't know how it will happen, whether it comes from another relationship or through adoption or through inheritance.
Cameron never took it seriously in public.
I've been around children. I'm not childless in my life. I just don't own one myself. I get to sleep.
But her eyes betrayed her real feelings.
I mean, there's too many people looking at me to know how I could please them all. It's impossible.
The rumors about her infertility started to appear. But Diaz assured us being child-free is her voluntary choice. Having children changes your life drastically, and I really love my life. Children aren't the only things that bring you gratification and happiness, and it's easier to give life than to give love. So I don't know. That kind of change would have to be either very well thought out or a total mistake. A real ups. As time passed, Cameron's views also changed.
I feel very grateful for being here in a way that probably people can't really understand. They might think, oh, you're just so grateful for being famous or being paid a lot of money. That's not what I'm grateful for. Honestly, you can't live off of that.
She finally understood. She always dreamed about a baby.
I am totally open to having my own family, however that may come to me.
You have to find the right person to do that with.
And she met him.
I'm starting over. I'm just starting over.
I am most proud of my marriage.
As soon as Cameron legalized her marriage with Benji Madden, they started thinking about expanding their family.
And I think it's a wonderful thing to be a mother. I think it should be celebrated.
And then, surprise! Cameron and Benji welcomed a baby girl. We are so happy, blessed and grateful to begin this new decade by announcing the birth of our daughter, Radix Madden. We won't be posting pictures or sharing any more details other than the fact that she is really cute. But here is a fact. No one saw Cameron pregnant. How did she manage to become a mother? Some people believe that became real through surrogacy. Others suggest she was treated for infertility.
I think there's something that in our DNA that gets triggered, like that just clicks on when you become a parent. You have to make sure that they survive.
The actress never commented on that. She just spoke about the new experience of being a parent.
Being a new mom, being able to be home every moment that I can be with my child is just such a blessing. I feel so fortunate
But it's so gratifying to actually get to see that growth and to be a part of it and to, help just let her be her. It's nothing that ever happened to both Benj and I.
Benj puts her to bed. Like, he's so good. He's like such an amazing father. I'm so lucky he's my baby's daddy. So he puts her down and I go into the kitchen and I start dinner.
Cameron takes a break from the mum routine every evening.
And I pour myself a nice glass of red wine and I start my cooking. I drink every night. It's my wind down for the day.
Thanks to quarantine, Cameron hasn't shown up in public, but her Instagram followers noticed a belly in her videos. Does it mean she's expecting another baby?
I love being a mother. It's the best part of my life. I'm so grateful and so happy, and it's just the best thing ever. And I love being like in the womb of my home and like with my family and with my husband and like cooking.
Cam is very private about her family life, but it seems she is happy to be a wife and mother now.
Maybe there'll be another one, who knows?
As she said a couple of years ago, I could end up adopting half a dozen kids, or I could end up being the next Octomom. Who freaking knows?